Hey guys, welcome to my shop. Last time we worked on this thing here and this thing here. Now let's work on the last one. It's gonna be even more involved than previously with some electrical stuff and things. So let's work on that together. Let's follow me. This. And let's see if I made a good deal or not. We'll find out. Let's find out together. I haven't done anything to any of those machines, so we're gonna discover that together and see what it is. Cross your fingers. So this one is gonna be a little bit more complicated for a couple of reasons. This plug here is, or looks like, 240 15 amp, and it's messed up here, so it needs being so this plug looks like 240 15 amp. The cord's messed up here. It's gonna have to be replaced anyway. I don't have setup for 240 like this. I have 240 but with a 20 amp circuit, so that's a different orientation of the blades here. And so that's item number one. So that's 240. If I can, I'd like it to be 115 instead. And I don't know if it's a dual voltage motor, so if I can go 115 to 40, I don't know. I'm gonna have to dive into this. That's item number one. So it's gonna be a bit more involved here. And item number two is, I already have one. I already have this one, which you have seen probably in a previous video. Anyways, main difference between the two here. This one is 115, so you see the box here is missing. This box here is missing over here. There is this instead, which is the wiring from the cord, and this is 115. Both of these are models 30B, Powermatic 30B. Obviously, you're looking at the color, but for those who don't know, so that's a Powermatic disc and belt sander. This one is 115. This one is right now 240. This one is working great, but it's missing a couple parts. It's missing the cover on the side. It's missing the cover on the top. I'll give you a close-up. And I had to make this here, which makes the tension. So for the tensioner, I had to make this one. Other than that, it's working great. It's tracking right. It's sending good. So now the question is, do I keep this one? Do I sell it? Do I keep this one? Do I sell it? Do I take parts from this one, put it here, and sell this one? We're gonna have to figure this out. Right now, I don't know. I don't know if even if this one is running. So we need to figure that out first, and then we'll see about the missing part on this one, or if we just use this one and get rid of this one. Don't know yet, so I guess we'll find out. The cover plate right here is missing. The top here is missing, and this was made with additive manufacturing. And if I look at the other one, so this is here. This is here, and I don't know if it's original or not, but this is here. The table is right here, so I have the table. This part right here, I actually don't have it on the other one. This guy right here, is missing on the other side. It's missing here. I don't have it here. So that's one more item. One more thing here. The cover here is a bit crooked on this one. It is not. Table needs some. This is nicked right here. This is not. So this one seems in better shape than this one, but I know for sure this one is working good. This one I have no clue. So let's find out, either this one or this one. We'll see. So you got pins right here, nothing here, nothing here. But you have a screw right here. Give you some light here. And then, so the power cord comes here. There's no one that goes from here to here. So, from here to here. And then there's no one that goes from here to here. So two go in here. So we're gonna first look into here and see what the deal is in there. Okay, it stays in there. Oops. But it stays in here. And it comes off. So let's look in here. So what do we have? Power comes down here. Red, black, go here. Commutator. So that's probably the on off. Yep. And then he goes here, it says T2, T1, and we go down here, over here, and then you have these two from the power, so that power that thing right here. So we'll have a look closer. This ground is nowhere. There's another wire which is not used here. Well, this green one is grounded over here. This one ground is over here, so this one should be grounded down there, but it's not. This one in the back over here. This one, so that's a tiny wire, so that's control the coil that is over here, I'm sure. And then white, that's neutral, goes here. Okay. So I think I got it. So it goes here. You got this coil right here, and then power goes from one leg here, the other leg goes in here. It's triggered over here. with probably the on-off button that goes from here, and then it's triggered here. And this one's not used because we use a 4 and it only needs 2. So it's single phase. So this red one is useless. This is grounded correctly. This should be grounded. Okay, so other than the ground here, maybe this is bad, I don't know. We need to look at this. Let me bring you closer here. I don't know if you can read that. Try to zoom. So this thing is the coil here. It's 24 volt, which is given by this transformer here. It goes 120 to 240 high voltage going down to 24 volts, and that's what triggers the coil here, which powers the motor from here. So this is 120 to 40. This one needs 24. It doesn't matter if we have 110 or 240 here. All I need to know is if the motor is a dual voltage one, and I can wire it to 115 or not. And for this, we're gonna have to go inside and check out the motor plate. So let's do that. So my guess is it's in here. Alright, so let's look in here. The screws are not original, that's for sure. Alright, let's look. So let's see what we have in here. There is the motor. It's caked in there, so that's good. There's the dust collection here. Let me put you closer so you can see. And let me grab a flashlight. This is nasty in here. And of course what we would need is in the back right here. Of course, it's got 2 capacitors. It is caked in here. Well, so let's blow that out. But there's a dust collector port right here, which is good. The belt looks in good condition. So yeah, need to go in here somewhere. Let's dust this off first. So the motor plate is here. I can't get to it. So let me try to have you close here, and then I'll look at the footage, I guess. Let's see what I can do. Let's try to get you in. So I've put a mirror in the back here, and I don't know if we can get to see. What it says here. Can you read it? Can you read that? Well, as you saw in there, it seems like it's possible to convert it to 240 to 110, but it's gonna take a lot of work. I have to take the top off so I can get access to this bead right here, take it off too. We'll have to take this off too, and I don't want to do that. All I need to do is change this plug here. This plug is 15 amp, which is more than enough according to the plate. I think it's under 10 with 240, and it goes to 18 if I go to 110. The cord is messed up anyway, so I need to trim in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace it by another one which I have here. This one is rated for 20 amp. This is the circuit I have. This cord is heavy enough for 20 amp anyways. So I'm gonna just swap the plug for 20 amp instead of 18. So that's a NEMA 5-20 instead of 5-15P. The only difference is the blades here. Instead of having two horizontal, you have one horizontal and one vertical. That's the only difference. I'm going to get closer. I don't know if you can see the difference between this one and this one. Okay, so that's the only difference. I'm going to swap that one for this one. Trash. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I might have to replace the wire. It's no good. It's brittle. I mean, it's, yeah, no good. Got more. Yeah, not good. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is done. I'm gonna have to replace it. So, I have 10-4, like I think we use, or I have 12-3, which is better because there's one less cable in there, but it's not 10 gauge. And this one is, yeah, we used 10 gauge before. Now they used 10-4, which is way overkill for this. So I'm gonna save myself a 10-4. And I'm gonna put 12-3 instead. I'm gonna still double check the amperage for this, the max amperage, but I'm sure it's fine. 240, I think it's 18 amp, or I'll double check on the thing, but I'm sure it's fine. Still double check. I'll double check. Can I put 240 volt 18 amp on a 12-3 gauge wire?
It sounds like you're asking if you can run a 240 volt 18 amp line using 12 3-gauge wire. To be sure I give you accurate advice, let me quickly confirm the wire's ampacity and code requirements. Please hold on a moment. For what I found, 12-gauge copper wire is generally rated for up to 20 amps in most residential applications, even though some insulation types can handle more. For safety and code compliance, 12-3 cable would typically be protected by a 20 amp breaker. Since your load is 18 amps, a 12-3 wire should be sufficient, but always ensure the breaker is sized correctly, and check local electrical codes or consult a licensed electrician to make sure everything meets requirements. If you're unsure or if this is for a critical or permanent installation, getting a professional guidance is the safest route.
Thank you, 12.3 it is. So I checked with Perplexity here for some help, and it confirms. Here we go. No way. These are too small. Crap. This wire was way too big anyway, so. But that's a waste. So this will go in here. Put the ground back on. And this I need to go under there, and I'm gonna do 4 to 6 feet or something like that. here we go. So I'm gonna put everything back, at least the motor cover. So let's plug it in. See, it goes over there. No way. You're not gonna believe this. This is the wrong plug, and the original would have worked. I'm glad I looked because the cord was messed up, but now I'm gonna use the old plug and put this one back. I mean, send it back. These are backwards to what compared to what I need. I didn't pay attention, but it's symmetrical, so this thing doesn't work. I'm stupid. Well, let's go back to the original plug. Well, let's do it again. I put the original plug back on, off camera. Let's see. That was unexpected. That wasn't expected. Well, we know it's working now, Ben. Phew. Scared the you know what out of me. Oh yeah, yeah. It scared the heck out of me, but it's working good, so let's call it strike 3. So here you have it, the disc and belt sander, this Powermatic here. I think I'm gonna keep this one because it's got all the parts, and I might, I will put the other one on Marketplace. It's 115, so it's easier for most people instead of 240, and it's working great too. So all I need is, yeah, I'll keep this one and get rid of the other one. So 3 are gonna go on Marketplace very soon. And I'm really hoping I'm gonna get my money back. I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. But yeah, so that was a good auction and a good project. So I enjoy doing this, things like this, and I hope you do too. So thank you again for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It takes a very long time to make those videos, and yeah, that would be really appreciated. And also comments, interactions with you guys would be appreciated. So don't hesitate in the comments below, good or bad, whatever. All comments are beneficial.